Hi my dears, how are you? So I hope you are all fine. So what have we discussed in the last class? We were learning an interesting story. So we all have learned a beautiful story, the Arab and the camel, isn't it? So I hope you all like the story. Now moving on, we are going to the fifth chapter. Before that, there is given a worksheet on page number 29. That you have to do by yourself. All the four chapters, the activities of all the four chapters are given there in page number 29. You have to do it by yourself. Okay. Okay, very good. Now move on to the fifth chapter, to the next chapter. Chapter 5, the indomitable Mary Kom. The indomitable Mary Kom. Okay. So you like sports? Who is Mary Kom? Have you heard about Mary Kom? Ah, yes, very good. So, are you interested in sports? What all sports do you like? I think you all like football, you all like cricket, you all like boxing. So many sports items you like, isn't it? Yes. So, who is Mary Kom? Ah, yes, she is a famous boxer, a lady boxer, a famous lady boxer of India is called Mary Kom. Her name is Mary Kom. Okay, isn't it? Okay, there is given of pictures of some sport personalities on page number 30. 4 sports personalities are given there. Deepika Pallikal, Geet Sethi, Sania Mirza, Vijayendra Singh. You have to match the photos with the names. Okay. Okay. So we are going to learn about Mary Kom. Okay. Now page number 30. Look in your textbook. Every time one hears the name Mary Kom, one can hear people cheering for India's boxing queen to strike that final knockout punch and raise her arms in glory. Nicknamed Magnificent Mary, MC Mary Kom is a household name all over the country. So every time an Indian citizen hears the name Mary Kom, all the people cheer up. And for what they cheer up? For the boxing queen. For the boxing queen of India. So she is known as the boxing queen of India. She is the most famous boxer, lady boxer of India. Mary Kom is a boxer. What is boxing? You know a sports item, boxing, like fighting each other is box, isn't it? Okay. So she is the boxing queen of India. So everyone will shout her name when they see Mary Kom. Everyone will shout her name for what? To knock out the final punch, to punch the opponent and raise her arms in glory. And all the Indians want Mary Kom to be the winner of the game. Okay. Nicknamed Magnificent Mary, MC Mary Kom is a household name all over the country. So, all over the country, all over India, Mary Kom is a very familiar name. Born into a poor family in Khangate village of rural Manipur, Mary helped her parents by working in the fields. As a schoolgirl, Mary participated in all kinds of sports including volleyball, football and athletics. So, born into a poor family. Was Mary rich? Was Mary born into a rich family? No, she was born into a poor family, very poor family. And where was the place? In Manipur, Khangate village in Manipur. So she was a Manipuri. Oh, Manipur was her state. So in Manipur, Mary was born to a poor family. So she was very poor. So she helped her parents by working in the field. So her parents was workers of the field. Their job was agricultural works. So Mary also helped her parents in agricultural jobs in the field. In field, Mary also helped her parents because they were all poor. Mary had to work with the parents for their food. As a schoolgirl, Mary participated in all types of sports including volleyball, football and athletics. So, as a schoolgirl, when Mary was in school, she was studying in school, she participated in all the sports items like volleyball, football and athletics. So Mary participated in all the sports activities in the school. Okay. In an interview, she narrated that her parents wanted her to be well educated, but she was only interested in sports. One day, in an interview, Mary revealed that Mary's parents want her to study well. They wanted to give her good education. They wanted to her be well educated. So Mary's parents, all our parents want us to be educated, isn't it? Why our parents send us to school? Why your parents all send us to school, send you to school? Because your parents want you to study well, isn't it? They want you to be educated. Like that, Mary Com's parents also wanted their child to be well educated. They wanted Mary to be well educated. But Mary was only interested in sports. You all are interested in playing, isn't it? You all are interested in playing than studying, isn't it? Like that, Mary was also interested in sports. She was much interested in sports. She would often be the only girl playing with boys on the field. So, she was the only girl playing with boys. So, all the boys are playing in the field. Mary would also go and join the boys to play football, volleyball. We all know that our girls are playing silly games and boys will be playing football, cricket and all that, isn't it? Like that was happening there also. But Mary, she didn't sit at home. She didn't sit at home and play with dolls. She went to the fields along with the boys and played sports items. Okay. The boys would sometimes try to avoid playing with them. Boys didn't like a girl playing with them. Boys don't like girls playing with them. Boys want boys to play with them. So they avoid Mary Com. The boys would sometimes try to avoid playing with her. They would tell her to go home and complete household chores, but she would insist on playing. So the boys wanted Mary to go home and do household works, do their jobs. But Mary insisted on playing. What do you mean by insist? Insist means to stay very firmly, to stay very strongly. Mary was very strong in her ambition. She wanted to be a sports personality. She was interested in sports and she was strong in that. So Mary didn't mind the boys. Mary discovered her passion for boxing after being inspired by the gold medal win of Manipuri boxer Dinko Singh at the Bangkok Asian Games in 1998. So Mary discovered her passion for boxing. So she had a passion for boxing. What do you mean by passion? Passion means strongly interested. Strong interest is called passion. So Mary had a strong interest in boxing and she found out that she had an interest in boxing. When did she found out that? Because she was inspired by the gold medal win of Manipuri boxer Dingo Singh. Dingo Singh, a Manipuri boxer, won gold medal in 1998. And when seeing that, Mary also had a passion inside her that she also wanted to be a boxer. Undaunted by the hurdles she had to cross, she started training under M. Narjit Singh, who was a Manipur state boxing coach at Imphal. She was a quick learner and a gritty fighter. So, there was so many hurdles, so many problems she had to face. Mary Com had to face so many problems, but she didn't care. She faced all the problems with courage and she started training. And who was her trainer? Mr. M. Narjit Singh. Mr. M. Narjit Singh was the trainer of or the coach of Mary Com. So Mary Com was trained under Mr. Narjit Singh in Manipur. Okay, she was a quick learner and a gritty fighter. She was a quick learner. She learned everything very quickly, very fastly. And she was a gritty fighter. What do you mean by gritty? Gritty means firm in thoughts, strong in thoughts. Gritty means strong in thoughts. She was strong. She was a strong fighter. Okay. So, who is Mary Com? She is a boxer. An Indian boxer is Mary Com. She was born in a poor family. From there, she became a number one boxer, a famous boxer. Okay, is that clear for you? Okay. So we will stop it here now and we'll continue it in the next class. Okay. So read the text well. I will give you the notes through WhatsApp. You have to write and send me back. Okay. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.